What's up, guys? Reef NYC back with another video, and today I wanted to show you my process of how we got from here to where we currently are with the tank. So it's actually very simple. I don't know why people make it so complicated on cycling tanks and getting everything correct and reading too far deep into how to get a saltwater tank ready. All you need is a few pieces of live rock or biomedia, bacteria, and then you let all of that colonize for about a week or two. That's it. That's really simple. So with this process, as you can see, we started with dry Marco rock. We started off with dry sand. We filled up the tank with fresh water, and then I mixed the salt water in the tank once I had all the water in the tank. After that, it was a matter of, all right, where do we source some live rock to seed the tank? Obviously, we want to put some bacteria in the tank, so what bottled bacteria is out in the market? And how can we keep that maintenance up as far as getting more bacteria into the tank and letting that self-colonize into our dry rock, into the sand, into the sump, any kind of surface area. So with that, we went with Polyp Lab Genesis and the Genesis rocks. Dosed this for about 2 weeks, including adding the biomedia, the Genesis rock, into the sump. We also went with PNS Pro Bio. This is from Algae Barn, actually. This is pretty much their live bacteria, similar to Genesis, but overall it's just more bacteria strains, getting more of the good bacteria into your tank. After that, I think this is one of the main ingredients to get fish in early, is the Fritz Turbo Start. I've used this on my previous tanks. Highly recommend. For this tank, we used 2 of those bottles for the Fritz Turbo Start. And yeah, it pretty much gets your tank ready for fish, for livestock, anything you name it. This is the way to go. You don't have to follow this exact method that I'm doing, but this is if you want to get your tank ready within a month. For me, I do like waiting just a bit, but there was a little bit of a rush as far as getting my livestock back and just getting the tank ready. Especially with 2 kids, we can't really wait, so I needed to speed things up a bit. Obviously, anyone that wants to set up a tank does not want to wait and just look at rocks and sand with nothing on it. Obviously, you'll still get the ugly stage, whether it be the diatoms, hair algae, film on the glass. It's not a perfect solution where you skip all that. So once you see the diatom and algae and everything, that's when you know the tank is ready. So you can see all my corals, they're coloring up, everything's been healthy. They've been in the tank for about a month. No color loss or anything like that. The hippo tang has been in there for a while as well. Once I introduced him into the tank, he was eating right away, whether it be pellets and algae. He's been pretty good overall, actually. As far as the live rock, I went with a Marco Rock live rock that I got from my local aquarium shop. They just got in a batch of Marco Rock live from the Florida Keys. So I just picked up a few rocks, put them in my display, into the sump, and let that seed all over my tank. With that, it also seeds the biomedia that is also in my tank and in the sump. I also brought over some biomedia that was in my cousin's tank, who is currently holding all my corals. So those were perfectly seeded already. So the biomedia actually holds more surface area than any of the rocks. So with a few bio balls or bio bricks, you dump them into your sump or into your display, and it should quickly start spreading the bacteria and just covering your surface area for your dry Marco rocks. So for these corals, I picked these ones specifically for my cousin's tank just to test the parameters to see how they would fare in the tank in these early stages. And honestly, they haven't skipped a beat. Polyp extension is all out, colors are there, no issues as far as like bleaching or tissue deterioration. Everything is looking really good from the start. But yeah, that should wrap it up. If you guys have any comments, any questions, let me know. I appreciate all your love and support. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.